Good day everyone, and welcome to episode 13 in our series of SimAirport. And we are just following this guy, Affordable Air or Afford Air, into his gate. So that was pretty good. I like that. Well, I hate how all that stuff comes up. That could be a thumbnail. Cool. All right, well, this is episode 13. And as you recall from our last episode, we made some changes and we are set up to continue with our expansion. And possibly the most significant change we made was to our charging fees down here. Now, we do note that airline interest has dropped from 60 to 57, so we might want to keep a little eye on that. But overall, look at the money. You know, we're not making 30,000 a day, we're making 206. So that's pretty good. However, we are going to take a hit now because we're going to start our expansion plan by building up in this area and having our gates down here and our airport terminal building going up there as well. Now, this is going to cause a great deal of havoc because literally what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to run a pathway from our building from here up to our new building that we make up here, and our passengers will walk from the building here up to there until eventually we build in the whole area. Now, I did say I was going to put 6 small across here, but I've just been thinking about that, and I think I'm going to go to start off with 3 or 4 and see how that goes, because we replace this section here. And we are going to need to reduce the number of aircraft we get in because, quite frankly, the airport's not handling them all that well at the moment. So we'll be doing a little bit of that, and then we'll see how we get along with our cunning and devious plan. So without further ado, let's do some construction. Now, I'm going to try and do the construction in such a way that we actually keep our airport running, which was all part of the plan. So we'll just go up full speed ahead on this one. And then off this section here, we will build our first new gate. And so in preparation for that, we're going to start closing our gates down. And so what we need to do is go to, actually we'll just go down a bit. We need to go to our scheduler and we need to remove airlines from gate A1. And put you up there. Now this is where it's going to become difficult. So far, look at you. We'll put you over there because we can. So good. Now we've got one problem, and that's you. And you don't want to seem to go anywhere, do you? So actually, how do you cancel? Oh, there you go. That's going to cost $6,000. Well, it can't be helped. All right. That's going to take at least 24 hours before that comes into effect. So let's say day 80, it'll be clear. So we'll carry on getting ready, and then we will, because what I could have done is built the new gate, then switch them from that old gate to the new gate. That would have been a good plan. maybe. So in terms of the sequence of how this is going to go, taxiway, then we're going to delete this taxiway down to here, isolating this gate. Then we're going to put the new gate in, possibly all the way over to the left here. Then we're going to demolish this and this and all of this. No, we're going to have a problem here. Actually, I'm going to have to, I am going to have to fix up gate 3 as well, because we want to be able to, having thought about it for more than 30 seconds, putting an approach to our new airport building up here from here is going to cause us a problem. And the problem is that we're going to need, by the time we've got this huge airport running, you're going to need some pretty sophisticated security services. And I plan to put them all the way across here to take up a huge amount of space so that they don't have bottlenecks. So I'm going to put the walkway to our new area up here, but of course I can't go underground with that, I don't believe. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could go underground. Oh, wouldn't that be so cool? It's very expensive though. Yeah, it's very expensive. But it'd be cool. No. Too expensive. That'd be cool. All right, let's think about it for a minute while we're doing this. Okay, we've got a taxiway in. So let's go ahead and we'll go down to 1 and delete this. Actually, let's do a test on putting stuff underground and see how we go. Okay, no. See, you're still going, so we can't actually delete you yet. So we might as well... Actually, if we can go underground... now let's do a test and see how far down the smalls go. No, we're going to need to get rid of that. But if we could get rid of that and build the terminal building. All right, we need to try this. We need to try this because we need to try this. So we're going to experiment now and see how we go with something called a door. Door. D for door. D, 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 do, 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 do. Do, do, do. No, we want a bigger door than that. Do we? Yeah, we do. Chilled food. No, that's not a door. Not a door. You're a door. We may need a considerable amount of construction. Wall, no. Sidewalk, yes. Interesting. We can double the sidewalk. We can double the sidewalk. All right. Now, having doubled the sidewalk, we need to go underground. This is not so good. Okay, where's the planning? Let's go yellow. We're yellow planning. Can we see that on the ground? No, we can't. That's quite, yeah, that's quite a thing there. All right, so we're going to put a foundation underground level with that, I think. Level with that. Okay, 2, 1, 2. Right, okay, got it. And we are going to construct the construct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, expensive. My man, 10,000 bucks just for that. Okay, well, there you go. All right. We're going to see if this works. If it does, I'm going to be really chuffed. Okay, now, while that's going on, we come over here. We can put in some objects. Now, that's 20. What? Small aircraft gate, $20,000. Large aircraft gate, $4,600. Why wouldn't you put large in? Why wouldn't you put large in? That's okay. Well, we're not going to put a lot in, but we are going to put some in. Door position should not be on taxiway or road. Yeah, no. Now, isn't that interesting? What a difference that makes. Oh, I suppose it thinks it's going there. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do now? Yes, you do. We're going to get rid of this. Dismantle. Cannot delete while runway is in use. Oh, right. Okay, well. Ops panel. Ah, 27 right and 27 left. Which one are you? You're 27 left. Let's just double check that. 27 right. Okay. So 27 left is locked. Requires researching aviation ops. Runways. Right. How do you deactivate a runway? Was it left or right? I'm confused again. It's left. Dismantle. Did I just use it? Did I just dismantle it? Yep, I just dismantled it. Well, that was clever. All right, well, I'm glad I had this time together. Thank you for being a part of the team. It's all going extremely well, I would have said. Let's go to the middle thing. Anyway, work on that. And let's have a look over here, see how we're going. I think we're done. Oh, no, we're not quite done. Yeah, there you go. Going to build a wall. We did that wrong because we want the wall over here. You know what, let's take it there. We've still got $1 million in the bank. This is exciting. Doing demolition work out there. We could even move the air traffic control tower too, actually, at some point. That would be quite nice. Now, as soon as the runways and the taxiways are gone, actually that's a nice map type, isn't it? You can see that. That's pretty cool. Let's go up, because not much is happening at the minute. And where are you going? Nowhere. Great. Okay, there you go. You figured it out in the end. Ah, okay. That was clever. Very good. All right. So there you go. So now we are going to put an object in called a small aircraft gate. Door. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Door position should not be on text. Oh, right. Well, you're a goose, aren't you? I think the answer is yes. All right, so what if we come in one? It actually looks neater. Well, looks neater. 1, 2. So that brings us to 3. That's 3. So what if we then switch over to large? 1, 2. We get 6. But I was going to put the large all the way down here, you know what? Let's just go with it, because that's what we're going to do anyway. I think that looks neater. Yeah. And it makes more sense that it would be, in a little bit, to say the least. Right? Okay, so now we've got you in. Now we need some more foundation. Who doesn't like foundation? All right, now let's just work something out here for a minute. 1, 2. Maybe I can. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 if you include the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's interesting, isn't it? How about we make you 20? Because we are looking a bit cramped down there. So let's make you 21. Well, actually I don't have to count because it's got numbers on the side there. Ah, clever. 20 including the wall. 20 including the wall. Oh, that's only $211,000. So that's a 20 by 20. So 2 would be a 40. I'm going to put some space in actually. So let's do that. $500,000 for chicken feed. Feeding chickens, I tell you. Let's go there. We're going to build it anyway one day, so might as well. So how are we doing down here? How's this looking down here? Oh, it's looking pretty good. All right, we need to get rid of the walls like so. Very good. All right. No, I'm not going to worry about prioritizing. Now, but I am, because I am like that, I'm going, oh look, it marks the runway. Oh, that's very cool. Let's do some more foundation building out here. Cheap. 57,000. Cheap, I tell you. Maybe. Maybe it's cheap. I don't know. We're spending a lot of money. However, this time, let's do what we planned on doing before. And when we built this and this, let's just get... let's then start tearing down these guys and moving them up here. Because that would... Oh, what's this? One or more delivery zones are full. Really? Wow. That's impressive. Holy dooly. Right. Well, that's because we're building big. Well, increase that a bit. It's not full, but that's a lot of deliveries. Actually, it's a fairly big construction project when you think about it. A lot of concrete. But we should be okay. Let's put the speed up because the airport seems to be running fine, we hope. And nobody's coming in. So what we could do is dismantle it. Did that work? Looks like it might have worked. Okay, we're doing that. Now, the other thing I want to try while we're here is I want to go back and have a look at queues again, because I think I might have actually got a hint on clues from watching a developer stream on SimAirport. So let's just go and do that if I can remember where queues are. So there's queues. Shrink queue, expand queue, visualize queues. Right, we want a queue. And we want to use queuing theory, so we want a queue for all of these 4 here, let's just say. So we put you in the middle. So we start a queue there and we go back here. Then we go this way. Like that. Actually, you know what? How about like that? That's going to be a queue. No, I think this is how this works. And assign to queue. I think I might have got it. Okay, I think I finally got queues, but we're going to find out when we get it to work. So we're going to do everyone at this stage, and hopefully that will be better for us. So these 4 will be assigned to the queue, and these 3 will not be. Right, okay, proceeding on. It won't be long and we'll find out. There we go. And of course we've got these guys too, which aren't in the queue. Yeah. Well, they're using the queues. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's actually put them all in queues and see how that goes. Ah, we may have struck upon a wonderful thing. Interesting how these guys don't use it, but the queues seem to be working out okay. All right, but we've got a fair bit of development in front of us, so we're going to be on this. Maintenance condition requires at least one. Yeah. We've got to build stuff, and we're not building stuff yet. Okay, come on, guys. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. What is taking so long? And I think you're putting the effort in that this project requires. How are we doing down here? It's looking all right. Now, Now, what we wanted to do in here was want to get our guys going underground. Oh, I think it was escalators. Was it escalators? I'm sure I saw an escalator. A, B, C, D, E, E for escalator. Lying, deceiving game. I see no escalator. Lied. I do. It's all right. I saw one. Now, indoors only. You son of a Morgenthaler. You blatant liar. You devious and obnoxious piece of equipment. I am going to take umbrage, and I'm going to take umbrage, and I'm going to take it for a walk. And when I come back, you had better be fixed, buddy. No, you're not going to be fixed even with stairs, you miserable individual. Well, there you go. Well, guess who's going indoors? Can you build straight over a footpath? The answer is probably no. All right, hold on. Rant, rave, rant, rave. Bitch, moan, bitch, moan. Demolish. And then we're going to put a foundation in. Well, that's just exciting on so many levels. And of course what that does is it gets us down to one door. Clear. Normal project, cancel project. What? Sliding door, dismantle. Yeah, okay, fine. Cancel project. Yeah, okay, fine. Cancel the project and dismantle the door. You misery. What a misery. What an absolute miserable thing you are. How nasty. How just unpleasant. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's a bit of rant and rave for you. So that means that the indoors have got to be indoors possibly a fair way up here. Yeah. All right, well, we'll carry on and see where we end up. Because we've got a lot of building going on up here. A lot of building. $750,000 though. It's not shabby. And you're going to be deleted at some point. Meanwhile, $200,000 a day, even with one gateway removed. Interesting. Okay. Actually, I'm curious to get this going. I'd like to prioritize this project to urgent. Didn't change it. Go to urgent. Normal. No. Urgent. No. Normal. Up, down, sideways. Up, down. No. No. Mouse button. Nope. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Can't change the priority. So, when you can't change the priority, that's what you do. You don't change the priority. Well, we just have to sit here and wait. Now, you could all talk amongst yourselves if you wanted to. That would be fine and dandy. You could do that. We could go over here and look at how things are going. Interestingly, if we put security over here as a big section, we're going to have exits on the sides, I would think. Oh, it's midnight. You guys are working on the bonus issues, man. You need to be on the ball with this one. I suppose I could always hire some more builders, but then I have to fire them at the end of the day, and don't really want to do that. I've never understood that concept of, it seems to be more prevalent in America, in my experience, than in other countries, where you just hire people and then fire them, as opposed to building up a labour force that actually sustains your company. Every time you rehire people, of course, I guess it's seasonal workers. But I've even seen seasonal workers in the manufacturing industry when they know that, it's that peak season of the year when all the orders come in. They'll hire people for 2-3 months, build up the stock, and then they're gone. And you lose you spend the time training them and all that sort of stuff, and they're good workers, and then they're gone. And you've got to start all over again next year. It's, it's possibly rational, but, it doesn't do anything for long-term employment, which is stability of income, means stability of spending and all that sort of stuff. So not culturally a fan of that. Getting people a job and giving them an opportunity to do well and to learn and to grow and to set down some roots and stuff. I feel, and this is just me, but I feel that works better in the long run for people. Here we go. You see, we're playing a game and we're waxing philosophical about what happens in the real world. But the decisions you make in the game may be a reflection of how you would respond in the real world if you were in these positions. Would you hire itinerant or seasonal workers, not caring what happened to those people for, say, the next 9 months of the year? Or would you put the effort in and try and develop some loyalty and all that sort of stuff with the staff, developing people to be an asset to your business, and at the same time making the business an asset for those people? So interesting concepts. But we're building an airport, predominantly to make money, but also to have fun. Come on. Did I? No, I didn't, did I? I need to bring the foundations out further. Blocked by aircraft gate. Really? Oh, this is just going to be annoying now. This is just going to be annoying. Well, pending delete. What? Oh yeah, that's right. I had to delete them first, didn't I? You know what? We might as well just sit back and relax, because this is not happening in a hurry. Yeah, 33 minutes in. We're doing okay. Okay, so our experiment here has hit a bit of a snag because we're still waiting on this to go ahead. But our cues seem to be working, and that just goes to show that I had no idea what I was doing when we started the game. So I'm very pleased about the cues working. I think that's very good. Happy about that. And we're going to have to clean this up a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot. But we can do that because we have the technology, and more importantly, we have the money. Even though this is taking its time, aircraft interest is dropping now. We're down to 56. When we get to 55, I think we'll just notch down how much we're charging the airlines. It is going to impact how much money we make, but, better to have the airlines liking us than not. And actually, here's the thing too. Gate 3 is in a position to be moved, actually. Yes, indeed it is. Gate 3 is in a position to be moved. Like so. And I also want later in the game too, possibly not that later in the game, to do some experimentation with scheduling and see if in fact the way that I have been scheduling is in fact the best or best of the options that we have available for scheduling. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're 36 minutes in. This is going to take a wee minute to finish off. And I might actually take this experimentation with the underground passage to our new terminal building off camera and have a look at that so that I can talk to you about it when we come back in the next episode. And I think that's a very good idea. And we'll get cross and grumpy with our airport staff and the building of concrete because they're just not putting the effort in. So I hope you put the effort in while you're away and enjoy the other videos on the Gig channel. And so until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.